Getting to 15% body fat can feel impossible for men with a hectic schedule because along with big responsibilities and your success, you may be rewarded with man boobs and a belly. However, there is a way you can be a busy guy in your 30s, 40s, and even your 50s who is lean year round while also having more energy, more muscle definition, and more importantly, being fit and healthy enough to keep up with your kids or even your grandkids without feeling like your back is going to slip a disc when you bend over just to tie up a shoelace. The problem is you've probably been lied to about how long it takes to actually get lean. So I'll quickly run you through 3 different approaches that will get you to 15% body fat. So you can pick the one that is achievable for your lifestyle. But first, I need to show you the fastest way to reach 15% body fat. So just imagine you're starting at 30% body fat and you currently weigh 200 pounds, which is also 90.9 kilograms. Now, your actual weight may be higher than this, may be lower, but we're just going to use 200 to keep this example very simple for the mathematics. This means at 0% body fat, your weight would be 140 pounds. Then we need to add back the 15%, which is the goal, which is equal to 161 pounds at 15% body fat. This is also 73.8 kilos. This also means that in order to achieve this goal, 39 pounds needs to be dropped, which is also 17.7 kilos. Fact is, if we want to be burning off more body fat, then we need to be burning more energy than what we're actually eating day to day. And 1 pound of pure fat is equivalent to 3,500 calories of stored energy in the body. So let's imagine that your daily burn is 2,000 calories per day. That means in a whole week, you'll burn 14,000 calories. And if we divide that by 3,500, which remember is 1 pound of body fat, that means we can drop up to 4 pounds of fat per week. And if that were to occur, then it would only take 10 weeks to drop the 39 pounds in order to get to that 15% body fat. But there is a catch. This math and time frame would only work if you literally ate no food at all for 10 weeks straight. Not only would this be a painfully miserable daily life, but you'd have no energy to work out and your body would start to eat away at your muscle mass as a backup fuel source. So this is a horrible approach that I would never recommend any guy do under any circumstances. However, things change when you start to factor in a little bit of food. So let's see how approach number 2 looks. By the way, if I could click my fingers and instantly transform your body, what percentage of body fat would you want me to give you? Like that. Let me know in a comment. So using the same goal of 39 pounds to drop and also burning the 2,000 calories. Well, let's see what happens when you only eat 1,000 calories of food per day. So we subtract 1,000 calories of food from your 2,000 burn. Now that means you're only burning 1,000 calories per day. And as a result, this would halve the weekly burn rate, which means you would still drop 2 pounds per week instead of 4. So that would mean 20 weeks to achieve this goal, which would otherwise be around about 5 months. But before we get too excited, there's another catch. Because when you add up all the food that you eat by using an app like MyFitnessPal or anything that's similar to this app, you will quickly realize that 1,000 calories ain't much. For example, it could be equivalent to 2 ready-made meals, or 1 burger with a small fries, or a protein shake and a burrito. It's simply not enough calories to fill you up and keep you energized for your workouts. In fact, calories this low would also make it difficult for you to build muscle, let alone eat enough protein in such a small budget. And that's because 1 gram of protein is equal to 4 calories. So if your goal was 120 grams of protein per day, that's 480 calories just in the protein. And that's not necessarily factoring in any fats in the meat or butters and oils that it might be cooked in. So not only would this leave a tiny amount of budget left for other foods, it would be like near impossible to eat out, include some cheat foods or cheat meals like ice cream or cookies, a couple of beers or wine on occasion without feeling starved. So obviously approach 2 can definitely work, but I would never tell any of my clients to consume 1,000 calories or less per day. So this leads us to explore approach number 3. So again, assuming you're burning 2,000 calories per day, let's add 500 calories to that 1,000 calorie budget, which would then increase your daily calorie budget to 1,500 calories of food to eat. Now, you'll obviously still be burning fat at a rate of 500 calories per day. So we know that if we multiply 7 days by 500, that is 3,500, which is equal to that 1 pound of fat that I mentioned before. So 1 pound of fat per week would be the pace eating this amount of food while burning consistently 2,000 calories. So now achieving that sexy 15% body fat would take about 39 weeks, which is also approximately 10 months. But I know 10 months may sound like a lifetime to some busy guys, especially because most diet challenges, apps, plans, meal special ingredients lists, or popular fad diets, they're all about big results in such a short, fast time frame. But I've just shown you the reality of how the energy and fat loss math actually works. So if a diet claims to get you ripped in 6 to 8 weeks, you now know that is a straight out lie if you're at 30% body fat and not 17%. However, there are a few ways to hack and shortcut this fat loss process to get faster results, which I'll show you in just a sec. But look, even if it took you 10 months to reach 15% body fat, you would still be proud and pleased with yourself. I promise you. Your family, friends, and colleagues would be shocked at how great you look, complimenting you. You'd be down 3, 4, maybe even 5 inches on your favorite jeans and shorts and shirts. People will be asking you for your secrets, what diet you're doing. They'll want to know. They want to get inspired and do the same thing for themselves. And your kids or friends and family can no longer make jokes about you having a belly or man boobs. In fact, they'll respect you even more and want to be healthier too. It will inspire them, because I've seen this happen with my own clients many times. Either way, the time is going to pass. And if you think back to 10 months ago, where you were, wasn't that long ago, was it? So this is how 1 pound per week of fat loss is the perfect sustainable pace. The busiest clients I've ever worked with, who travel every month, who have 3, 4, some even 5 kids and multiple businesses, can maintain this pace of 1 pound per week or half a kilo. This means you can still enjoy decent sized meals and eat enough protein to build and maintain the muscle that you're hitting the gym for, and be able to eat out with family dinners, business lunches, and enjoy some networking drinks that happen from time to time. So I admit, I was initially asking the wrong question here, because it doesn't matter how long it takes to get to 15% body fat. Because if you choose the wrong approach and it backfires, and you end up going back to 20 or 25% body fat after getting to 15, then that approach didn't work. So the best question to ask is, how long do you want to maintain 15% body fat? Then you choose an approach that you can sustain that goal with. But if you don't have a sustainable approach, there are only 4 simple steps you need to implement into your routine that'll get your metabolism burning more fat consistently, so you get and stay lean no matter how busy you are. And you'll get all 4 of these steps in detail by watching this video right here. My dog was just jumping up. Wanted to be in the video too. Yeah, I took off. So go watch it now. And after you watch it, download my Get Ripped report, which will show you step by step how to implement these 4 steps to start shedding more fat this week. And my dog said, don't forget to smash the like button.